Newsarama.com. I suggest you do as well.
Hey guys, I'm Jenna Bush. Welcome back to Newsarama's live coverage of New York Comic Con. This morning we are very lucky because we have Jane Espenson, Cheeks, and Sean Hemeon from the web series Husbands. Hi guys.
Hi.
Oh, that was like a chorus. That was awesome. All right. So for people who don't know the show, give us a little bit of the premise.
The premise is that these two young men have gotten married on impulse because new marriage equality law has passed, and they realize they don't know each other very well because it was really a genuine drunken impulse. So will they make a go of it?
That's awesome. Now this was Vegas, and we do open with a rather interesting next morning scene.
Right.
So we'll talk a little bit about filming this and doing short clips and doing a web series and what that sort of meant.
Well, Cheeks is sort of the king of YouTube. Cheeks, Go Cheeks Go channel on YouTube has tons of funny videos.
Yes, it does.
That's sort of how we found each other. And he came up with the idea of doing a web series. And my first thought was like, well, I do TV, not web series. But the more we talked about this premise, the more it made sense to do it this way. It was a world he knew. It was a way we could do it immediately and do it the way we wanted to do it.
Yeah, it's sort of the wave of the future now. I mean, is this something you guys all want to bring into pilot and get on television?
That could be an option, yeah. We would love that. We're also loving the freedom and creativity we have to do it as a web series with no bosses. So that's also good.
Well, actually, that was something that came up. I know you and I have spoken about this before, about not having bosses and whether or not something like this would be accepted on mainstream television and how you break that barrier.
Yeah, if you want.
Yeah, I think that it would absolutely. I think that the viewers would love it. I think that networks just have yet to really take a risk on something like that. I think they're still not convinced that it would, but that's part of why we made it and put it online, because it has such a dedicated and mainstream fan following, and it's found a really incredible audience. You know, it's not something that's niche. It's not something that only 10% of the population is going to want to watch. It's
right.
It's really resonating with people, and I think that it is just a short matter of time before something like this, or maybe this is on the air and a huge hit. You know, because that's how all huge hits come about. Is somebody takes that one step and says, "I think maybe there's something here," and takes a little bit of a risk, and it explodes, and everyone else starts copying it.
Of course, they're all going to copy it. That's just what you do. Now, give us a little bit of background on your characters.
Well, I play Cheeks, who is sort of rascally, and he's an actor and always in the tabloids and kind of getting into trouble, and sort of represents alternative lifestyles, and his fan base is very, you know, kind of free-thinking, so it's sort of the Dharma and Greg sort of relationship, and then Sean plays Brady.
Now go to the other side of that spectrum, and I play Brady, an out-pro baseball player, if not one of the first out athletes in this world, and my fans are baseball fans. They're probably on the other conservative side, they're everybody else, and you know, I believe in the American dream and traditional. I'm just everything you can think of the opposite. Greg.
Yes, the Greg to my the Ricky to my Lucy.
Yes, with a group of Mormon brothers.
Yes, a group of Mormon brothers.
Yeah, well, and also you guys have Alessandra Torsani.
Yes.
Who I love.
She was Zoe on Caprica. If anyone remembers the Caprica posters of the girl with the apple, that's our. She plays Haley on our show.
And she's wildly over the top and blonde and drunk and ridiculous, and she plays my best friend, and so once we get married, she's kind of like, where do I fit in this scenario now that you're married? Right. And it's really entertaining.
Scotch o'clock.
Scotch
o'clock. I was going to say Scotch o'clock, which I really appreciate, actually.
or tastes like colors.
Yeah. Tastes like colors. Well, see, that's one of the things I love about the series. It's so funny. It doesn't take itself seriously at all. There are nods to stage directions. Right. I absolutely love that. It's amazing. And now, do you guys have an idea of where this would go if you took it to full episodes? And
we keep coming up with episodes.
It goes on and on and on. I mean, how many different ideas do you have in the premise of a newlywed marriage? I mean, I just feel like it could go on for years and we wouldn't run out of stuff.
Yeah, like any idea they could do on Mad About You, we can do. Plus, we can do, like, a bunch of episodes they couldn't do.
Yeah, because of the gay angle, and I think also because of the angle with the baseball player and the fame, the world of entertainment, and what that must be like, and living in a fishbowl.
We want to see Cheeks trying to fit in with the players' wives at the stadium.
I want to see that too.
Yeah, we want to see Brady going to visit Cheeks on set, where Cheeks is doing some flirting scene with some other guy.
Debauchery.
And we actually lay out in one of the episodes about you lay out their future, and you're like, you'll come to see when I do a cabaret show, and you pretend not to be mortified. All those things we'd be able to play out.
Yeah.
And just I've been hanging out with these guys now since the making of this thing, and just listening to them talk over dinner.
Last night at dinner we had a whole thing about table manners. Had that scene where he's got money table manners, and he's really composed and well put together, and we're at a nice restaurant, and I'm sucking the heads out of the shrimp.
That's great.
Were you actually doing that last night?
That's what it because he was cutting his shrimp with a knife and fork, and then he takes the tail of it and takes it apart and takes the meat out really nicely, and I just take the tail and I squeeze it and I suck it. I'm eating the thing with my fingers, and
so you guys really are sort of your.
Yeah, they sort of are.
I really do have Mormon brothers, so
Well, that's convenient.
It's very convenient.
That works out very well.
There's a lot to pull from.
Yeah.
And I can't wait for the Christmas episode when
Mom comes to visit.
When Cheeks has to go meet his family and gets totally immersed in Mormon culture and Christmas Day, and
that could be the musical version.
Yeah,
I think we even said that.
A 1 hour Christmas musical is what I said yesterday.
Yeah. Well, Mormons are very popular in musicals right now. Just saying.
Yeah,
that's right.
It's true. We're going to
We're going tonight.
Are you?
Yeah.
I must be psychic.
Picking up on it.
Nice. So, have you guys been on the floor yet?
We were for a little bit.
Yeah, we haven't gotten a chance to just freely wander. We were signing, so.
Well, what do you guys want to buy?
Oh, you know what? I want a TARDIS necklace.
That would be cute.
Yeah, they make the little tiny phone booths. With
that sounds really cute.
Yeah.
My friend told me about a booth called Geek Chic that has really fancy wooden things to hold your remote control and little odd stuff. I like weird things like that. I like strange little tchotchkes or any of the Asian toy robot things like Kid Robot and things like that. I love that.
Yeah, there's the company QMX that has the license for the Battlestar Galactica stuff and makes beautiful, beautiful things, little replicas of the ships and things, and they're always gorgeous. And they're making a sonic screwdriver, I think, and there's other lovely things. And her universe, actually, Eckstein's company that makes sci-fi stuff but cut for women, love that stuff.
We actually had her here. We were talking about it.
Excellent.
I love her.
Yes.
We love her very much, and we've actually talked with her about husbands merch. So
really,
we'll see down the road if there's more husbands. We need more merch.
You do. I think you all should buy. Since Nathan Fillion was on the show, I think that you guys should buy a Nathan Fillion action figure and just put him on. When you do season 2, because there will be a season 2. When you do season 2, you just have him on the set all the time.
You know what's funny about that is in the world of our show, he's a sports newscaster. So they bought an action figure of their local sports newscaster.
Totally have one.
Wouldn't you though? Wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Sure.
And then he could guest star all the time.
That's true. Sean, what do you want to buy on the floor?
I like this Geek Chic. I like this. This sounds interesting to me. Bringing the geek
chic
home.
to the geek.
Yeah. This is a whole other side that I like to keep hidden, but I feel like I'm coming out of the closet with this. My fantasy.
Closet.
Oh my goodness.
You were in the geek closet.
I am. I try to play
Join
the cool
us out
guy
here.
for so long, but this little kid inside of me just can't wait to come out and just to
We have a theory he may be Clark Kent.
Oh, yes. The glasses, yes, absolutely.
He got called Clark Kent twice yesterday by a radio DJ and a homeless man.
Oh,
Yeah, just a guy on the street as we walked by was going Clark Kent.
But of course, I didn't respond until he actually switched over to
And
Superman.
then he said Superman, and
I
Sean
was like, what?
Yes.
Excuse me?
Wearing your glasses? Because if you are, you can't respond to Superman.
Took him off like that.
Did you? All right. Then that is perfectly acceptable. You really do need to have the shirt just so you can do that.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I have to ask you, Jade, about Once Upon a Time.
Yes.
I am so excited about this show.
So good.
May not be the only person.
You may not be the only person. Yeah, well, it's been very well promoted.
Oh, yes.
So, yeah, if you're alive and walking around, you have seen the Once Upon a Time posters and everything with our evil queen on it. So good. October 23rd we premiere, and we're a Sunday night ABC show. And this, I think it's going to be a big mainstream Disney hit. And if anyone knows sort of my career, like I've mostly done niche shows and sci-fi shows that have been hugely popular within the particular population. But I think
Those people right there?
Those people right there, exactly. Like, hello, my people. But this is going to be like mainstream hit. I think it feels like a big network hit, and it's so good. It's from Kitsis and Horowitz, who are writers on Lost. Smart guys. They understand storytelling and structure, and we're telling these great, intricate, funny, dark, whimsical stories. So I got to do Jiminy Cricket's origin story and Rumpelstiltskin's origin story, and then there's one coming up that the next one I'm going to write. We think is going to be about Grumpy and why he's grumpy. So it's really fun.
So cool.
I feel like you should turn around and say "my people" and do an Evita pose or something.
Oh my God!
I feel like maybe you should do that.
I feel like that's the sort of thing that Cheeks should show me how it's
My
done.
people!
Thank you. Okay.
Hello, I said. Okay, well they're busy right now.
Of course. Plus they can't hear you.
But they would be bowing if there weren't all that stimulus down there.
Right, it's true. Well, there's sonic screwdrivers down there. You know.
Yeah.
Well, also I bought a sonic screwdriver and I couldn't get a battery in it because I needed a screwdriver.
That's terrible. It's like a
it?
cycle. Like, where does it begin? How do you get the
chicken egg? It's just horrible.
That is terrible. You know what I want to get is is the guy here who has all the original cells from the Disney movies.
Oh, I'm sure he's now.
We saw those at San Diego.
Oh my God, I want to get a Sleeping Beauty one so bad, but they're like $30,000.
Oh, there's 3 or 4
So
of
I
them.
think we'll wait till we're making some husband's television money, and I'll come back next year.
Maleficent is a character in Once Upon a Time.
Shut up.
Yeah, we
She's
have
my
Maleficent.
favorite Disney villain
She's
of all
my favorite
time.
too.
Everyone loves Maleficent.
We have a lot in common.
Yes, I think we do.
We need to hang out and talk more.
I think we really, really do.
What do we do?
We're talking about Maleficent. We can. Halloween.
Oh my God, are you going to be her?
I think I have to now.
Yeah.
I think I have a choice now. Well, I have to ask you a final question about, with sci-fi shows and all the shows that you've been involved in, there's always crossover and everybody's sort of recast all the time,
Right.
Alessandra. So if you guys wanted to be in a show that Jane has done, what would it be?
Battlestar. Yeah, sorry, I just wanted to...
You want to be a pilot?
I want to be a Cylon. I want to be
You
one
could be
of
one
the...
like an undercover Cylon. You could be on
Yes.
Galactica as a pilot. You can wear the cool pilot outfit, but we know secretly you're a Cylon.
I like that. I wanted to... I love that show.
I want to be a Cylon too.
That's
And then maybe a
I know,
vampire
I
and
would
Buffy
say,
right after that.
I'd say Firefly, actually. I love Firefly.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know.
And be part of Nathan's crew?
Uh-huh.
That would be good.
And I'd be like, because they're all like renegade rebels, and I would love that to be my own cheeky version of that. I think it'd be really fun.
Cheeky Firefly.
Yeah.
I really want to see this.
Yeah.
Oh, there should be a themed episode of Husbands.
We could certainly do the spicy pizza at night weird dream episode.
Well, because Cheeks works in Hollywood, so we sort of have that angle of being able to go into some sort of fantasy realm. We could have an episode of a show he worked on or something. Like
Which
maybe
could
Cheeks
be...
worked on a Joss Whedon show.
Right, no, that could influence it. I mean, because we are slightly meta. We can definitely be like, oh, we're Jane Espenson fans in the episode.
that's
And do our
true.
favorite characters and stuff. That would be hilarious.
Oh my God! If you got like cast as a fighter pilot and Brady was just like consumed, Brady was consumed with jealousy. I'm the fighter pilot type.
Or he's such a huge fan of the show that he's trying to like constantly like get on the set and like read the scripts early. Like he's so obsessed with the show that
Or I'm accidentally cast in something because I'm visiting him on the set, and they're like, "Oh, you're perfect for this. You do this," and it's just like,
This is just.
I'm seeing how this all works now.
Yeah.
I wanted to be Superman. No.
Well, do you guys want to tease a little bit of the finale?
Oh, yeah. Let's see, it's coming out Tuesday, will be the finale of Husbands. You go to husbandstheseries.com, you can watch all the episodes. They're only 2 minutes each, so you can catch up. So easy. Watch the first 10. And then
what website was that?
That was husbandstheseries.com.
So husbandstheseries.com is where they should go.
Husbandsseries.com?
Yes!
Catch up on all of it. Okay.
You catch up, watch 1 through 10, and then episode 11 comes out this Tuesday, and it'll just stay up there forever because it's the web. But you should really go Tuesday and see it. And we will find out. When we last left them, Cheeks had just said the word
cliffhanger.
So we will resolve the cliffhanger. Will the argument successfully resolve? Will they stay married and make a go of it as newlyweds?
I'm going to guess yes because of the name of the series. If you want to do season 2, I mean, you could change
That's a
it,
good
but
point. Well,
but
how will it resolve? You know what? Brady is going to make a demand. Will Cheeks give in to it?
ooh,
Tis true.
Yeah.
Tis true.
nice.
Yeah, we're really learning to compromise in this next one.
Yeah.
Like, really, how much do we have to sacrifice about our own lives to make our partner happy, and what are we comfortable with in that sort of realm?
That is awesome. Well, I love the show. I've been a fan since this started. So, husbandstheseries.com. I just said it one more time.
Thank
Good. Thank you.
love
You know what I thoroughly enjoy is how we've bookended this process with you specifically. Because we first met you at San Diego
Yes, that's
Comic-Con
true.
Right.
when we first were promoting this. And
Yep.
now the series is about to end, and
Yep.
we're finishing
back
this with
with
you.
I
you.
think you might have been the first person to write about
I
us.
think I might have been, actually.
Yeah.
Oh,
Might have been our
you.
first
Such a
piece of
fan
press.
from the beginning.
I love you
Love
guys.
Oh, we love you.
We love you.
There's a lot of love. All right, well, thank you guys so much for coming out. Really, seriously, I'm a huge, huge fan, and I can't wait for Once Upon a Time.
Thank you.
Very,
Yeah.
very
very much.
excited.
Thanks for having us.
Well, guys, stay tuned, and Newsarama will continue to cover New York Comic Con live.